And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. Well, finally starting to dig this out here. Boy, it's taken them a while to kind of get going. Oh, we got a duplicate. Wow. Look at all the stuff that this person can't do. I like +5 learning. Their skill leveling is good, but they're a mouth breather. Oxygen is kind of at a premium right now, so I gotta be careful. Alright, so we got the base in here. We got a good idea. This little thing right here, this sleet wheat was grown, and I could have gotten an excellent harvest, except they just plowed right through and it dropped the seed before they could harvest it. And yeah, the little effect remained, unfortunately. I missed out on like 75 sleet wheat grains, and that really stinks. Okay, so let's plan this out. So we're gonna want at least 4 pumps in here, or at least room for 4 pumps. So we're gonna have, so there's a pump, there's a pump. This is the ladder right here. This is where the ladder will go. Ladder is gonna go right in the middle. I think that's as high as I want it, right there. And then we're gonna have another pump, and then here's the next wall. So another pump, and here's the wall. So the inside is gonna get the insulated tile all the way across to here. Okay, and then we're gonna want gas permeable tiles bridging across. And then we need a little access point down here, so it puts us right up against that abyssalite, which is what we're going for. That's what we want. Get this ladder in here now, and that'll allow us to then spread out the ladder and, you know, dig everything that we need to dig. And you know, they'll dig stuff out, and all of this polluted ice really is annoying. I'm really tempted to just put it over here. Like, since this is so much warmer over here, I could build a ladder down and put a couple storage things here with that polluted ice, and then it'll just drain down here. Because it's not really warm enough over here. I mean, yeah, the polluted ice in here is -23, and there's -27. And the water itself is only 37 degrees, so it really isn't that much of a temperature differential to really justify very much of anything. And there's a little water thing down here. How much is in here? Oh, a good amount. So yeah, we're gonna want to try to get rid of that somehow, because they're gonna fill these things up with polluted ice, and it's gonna take forever for them to actually finish that. So let's take out those. Alright, so we're gonna want some miscellaneous ladders in here, and we need to figure out where to go. Okay, so we're gonna have another whole set of tiles down here. So this is granite, so we're gonna want, yeah, it's actually right on the money, right exactly where that needs to be. And then of course we need to get rid of the ladder here. So yeah, I'm doing granite for 3 layers, and then the abyssalite insulated tile. And I shouldn't have any problems with breakage of the tank. Because having a gigantic tank of water then break, it would just flood everything. And our water over here is actually getting a little on the low side, so I might want to start digging out and pumping this up into there, because we still got a little ways to go for this. So the ladder situation, of course we need, so there's a 3rd layer, the abyssalite here, and so these 2 blocks That's where the pumps will go. So I'm going to want one right above that and right next to that. And then we can go 3 up. Well, we can go 4 up, I think. 1 on that side. So here and here. Those are the ladders to hopefully get us access to the whole kit and caboodle in here. And then we will figure out other things at a later date. Because there's going to be a lot of hardware inside of this volume. Like, for example, wire bridge. We can make out of wolframite. And wolframite is nice because it has very good thermal conductivity. So, you know, it can be very, very cold. And then when the water goes into it, it'll transfer the heat. It'll balance the heat out and really give us a leg up on cooling this volume of water down. So this huge process here, this is a nightmare. So I'm gonna have a little bit more coming down there. I'm gonna try to flesh these out a little bit. And you can see we're slowly making progress on this monster project here. And all of this polluted ice has got to go, because this thing is going to generate, it's going to have a pretty good heat signature. And that heat is going to come up here, and I don't want any polluted ice dripping down into my tank of nice, clean, fresh water. That would be very bad. Oh, what are you guys doing? You're gonna get locked in there. So yeah, so much polluted ice. We just got to clear it all away. Yeah, I think I might actually do this over here. Get rid of some of that polluted ice. And then I'm going to do 2 storage compactors. Or should I just do 1? I'm going to do 1, and then I'm going to put an air deodorizer down here. Get rid of some of that polluted oxygen a little lower. These are dormant. They're not really doing anything right now, so I'm not too worried about them. All right, so we cleared out all of that. We need to clear out this. Okay, so all those tiles are done, so we can clear all of this stuff out. And let's get that polluted ice. Because we also need a ladder going down the outside so we can access the other side. So I didn't want the tank right up next to the abyssalite, so this is going to work out like perfect. Okay, so this level is done, so we can add the 3rd level of granite all the way across, and then take this out. And after the granite is all the way across, then there's 1 more layer of abyssalite that has to go in. Okay, so that is done, so let's put the granite. Then we got to do the walls on this side, and let's continue. How much granite do I have left? Okay, yeah, I got... Just digging this out, I'm getting a lot of granite just from digging all this out, so that's helpful. Trying to clear out as much of this polluted ice as I can. I might just put an airlock in here and put a roof over it so no polluted ice can get down in, because that would be not a good situation. And it's bedtime again. The days just fly by when you're on this medium speed. Ooh, look at that. We've got some meal ice. Yeah, see, now they're standard yields. Why are those standard yields? Those should be good yields. Those should be good yields. Why are those lower yields? Is my air pressure ideal air pressure? I'm fertilizing them. They're ideal air pressure and they're irrigated. I should be getting good yields out of those. Rutrow. How? Oh, look at all the nasty, nasty polluted water over here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff melting in here. Not good. Mainly because these tiles are kind of warming up the area. Because they build at whatever temperature they're stored at. And it takes them, you know, they need to cool down to their relative environment temperature. And that's kind of difficult. So I need to put these here, these here. So one side is coming along nicely. We need to dig out into this side now. I need to dig that out. Yeah, I wanna get a nice area in here with no polluted ice. Boy, there was a lot of water melt in here. Look at that, the harvests are they're just about here. How about that? And we're gonna get an excellent yield, really? We're gonna get an excellent yield? Awesome. Oh, we're gonna have so much food. We are gonna have so much food. My edibles are doing really well. I might even need another refrigerator, or I could start storing. I could store some food up here. I mean, this is cold enough. Anything below like 35 degrees F, whatever that is in Celsius, I'm not sure, but anything below like 35 degrees is good. So I want a flower vase here. I want a planter's box or a ration box here, and a storage compactor here. Looks like we have another dupe. Wait, well, these things just zip by. Okay, well, we've got nobody really that jumps out. I do have a few more Patreons, so when the time comes, I definitely want to use their names. One of them hasn't gotten back to me yet, so don't know what to name them, but I've got a couple more. So these are getting dug out. That's good. This is done now. Polluted ice. Okay, so this is liquefiable polluted ice. And look at that. This thing is already processed all of the polluted oxygen that was, you know, above this level. That's awesome. I love how that works. I'm really tempted to come in here. Ooh, look at the polluted oxygen in here. 37 kilograms. That would fill my whole base. That volume of polluted oxygen. That is nuts. And look at all the clay that we've got down here now. Just processing all this has produced a ton of clay. Okay, so now we've got another spot for polluted ice, and hopefully it's more liable to warm up down here because of how hot this area is. Oh, suffocating. Where? What? What are you doing? Why did you jump up there? Why did you jump up there? Prioritize 9 these. Althea, no! Oh, man! No! Why were you up there? Oh, that stinks. Rest in peace. Poor Althean. That really stinks. And these things are suffocating with polluted water again. Where does that polluted water? It's coming from up here, I think. You can see all the glowiness. The glowiness is where it's at. That really stinks. My stress is gonna skyrocket now. Just because of that. Is this thing done down here yet? Nope. You should all harvest automatically, except we are too spread thin here. I got too few people going, trying to do too many jobs. And the one part that sucks is, you know, they'll come in here and mop one tile, and the first 3 or 2 of them come and take showers right away because they stepped in polluted water. So it's like you get 2 coming up here, and then they come down to take a shower. Now, if they come back up here, then they'll come back down and take a shower. And it's just this vicious cycle that happens, where you have people constantly taking showers. Okay, so this seed sleet wheat grain, this edible, that's fine, whatever. It's refrigerated. But there's pollution exposure, so we got to be careful with that. Speaking of pollution exposure, I want to eliminate all that pollution exposure. So all of this is going to be dug out. Well, that puts a little pause on our tank building. Oh, that really stinks, man. They had 15 athletics. I hate when they lock themselves up like that. When they're doing a job and they jump out of way of everything. And it didn't help when I dug this out that they jumped over here. That really messed things up. They could have come back, but oh, that stinks. That really stinks. I'm in mourning. I feel so bad. Looks like Bituminous Bear is getting a little ride on there. I'm gonna do another massage table, just because our poor people are so stressed out. Okay, this should be sleet wheat grain, so we're good on that. I took out all the polluted water, but we've got a bunch more up here that we're gonna have to dig and mop out. So I'm gonna just dig all of that. And this will be a wheezewort when I finally get another one. Oh, cup of coffee. Just about did a job and then fell asleep. Okay, sleet wheat has all been replanted. I have this here to store it. So it should be storable. And do we even come close to building this? No, still need the sandstone. So much to do, so much going on. We need to sweep all of those. We need to sweep all of those. What is edible in here? Looks like just lice loaves. Just lice loaves. Oh, that sucks. I can't believe we lost somebody. And the grayed out chair is All that we have left of them. And we have this box up here as an overflow to the refrigerator. Oh, and then it's entombed. That's nice. I'm gonna cancel that. I want to try to take out the snow before, because this will come down, entomb this, and pop that wheezewort. Same with the planters. So we want to take out the snow before anything. So, and we also want to mop, if we can, all the things. Okay, how are we doing down here? We've got polluted ice warming up. Yeah, we don't really have anywhere to store. We don't have enough people to do all these errands. The game is struggling to keep people busy. There we go. Clearing up as much of this as possible. And these are fine right here. They are refrigerated. They should be. Yep, they are refrigerated. And I need also to do this. Just make sure that you clear that snow out first. Alright, well, unfortunately we lost somebody. Oh, looks like they finished the memorial. Yep. So, R.I.P. Althean. You were a good worker. May you be missed. But that's all we have time for today. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.